Right, let's get this shit show started, shall we? Hey everyone, it's Chris here with the Killer Show Femme Metal Podcast. Now, I wanted to start today with Evanescence, The Bitter Truth. My thoughts on it so far. So, a brief synopsis of this, shall we? The Bitter Truth is Evanescence's new album, due for release by the end of the year, and for the first album of complete new material in nearly 9 years. I'm not going to lie, I'm rather excited from being an Evanescence fan for nearly 17 years so far. And to date, we have two singles released. We have Wasted on You and The Game Is Over, which I am going to go into later. Now, a little bit of a disclaimer here. The opinions stated in this video are for review and constructive criticism purposes only, and the points of view expressed in this video are entirely my opinion and should not be considered as fact. So, let's get into this, shall we? But first of all, with it being Evanescence, and we all know how passionate their fan base can be, as I too have been low-key obsessed since the age of 13. This is a platform for constructive criticism and review only. So put your pitchforks down, and we are all nearly 30 or in our late 20s. So I think we've grown up to realise not everything is perfect in the world. Okay, are we done? So, we'll start with the first single for the album, which is Wasted on You. Now, my view on Wasted on You is quite decisive, because I will be honest here. Sorry, Amy, but when I first heard the song, I hated it. I absolutely hated the song. Now, this is for the reason alone that this, this has been the first single from the first album in nearly 10 years. And for the first single, you are expecting a hell of a lot more. And I was basically expecting The Game Is Over, but that's for later on in the video. Now, instead of sounding like a spoiled fanboy, we will go into some specifics and some stories behind the song. Now, The Game Is Over was meant to be the first single for the album, but things happened. Lockdown happened. All the joys of 2020 happened, and they needed a bit extra time. So Evanescence released Wasted on You instead, because that was a song that kind of suited the current mood. Well, it didn't help mine, that's what I'm saying, boys and girls. It didn't help my mood at all. So, I'm not going to sound biased. Yeah. It's a good song. Wasted on You is a good song. Would I say it's a terrible song? No. Well, would I say it's a fantastic song? No. It's a good song. Now, I appreciate the uniqueness behind it, with it being in a different time signature, from which I'm aware of is in 6034. Oh, I don't know, I only got a grade 1 in music theory. Sue me. And I enjoyed the structure of the song because, yes, it was a single, but it kind of went in the opposite direction from doing the typical verse, chorus pop structure. So I will give it that. Now, I have heard comparisons of Wasted on You to Radiohead's Creep. I will give them that. It might just be the chord structure, it might just be the time signature. It happens. I liked the song. I didn't necessarily say I loved it, but it is a good song nonetheless. It's kind of up there with. I do have a list of Evanescence singles which kind of underwhelmed us a bit. And I would say Wasted on You is up there with What You Want. I'm sorry, I just didn't like that single. It happens. Deal with it. But yeah, Wasted on You. Not a fantastic song, not a terrible song, so I'll probably give it a safe 6 out of 10. Okay. Now we are going on to the next single for the album, which is The Game Is Over. Now, The Game Is Over is the single I was hoping for. It's a single I was praying for, and I am so happy that she came along. Just a fantastic, raw, and angry song. Now, in interviews, Amy has said that The Bitter Truth is not going to have as many of the symphonic elements as the previous albums had before. And I was a bit worried about that because we all know symphonic elements are part of Evanescence's sound. And I was kind of like, please don't make another self-titled album. Like, don't get us wrong, I liked some elements and some songs in the self-titled album. It just wasn't The Open Door, and I am so biased because The Open Door is my homegirl. The Open Door is one of my favourite albums of all time, and I wanted a sequel to that. Like when I wanted, sorry, I sound so friggin' entitled, but man, I was born in 1990, millennial. When the original clips of the third album came out, like from the Lily White sessions, I was so excited. I was like, where's this going to go? I want this so much. I am so excited for this. And then obviously their record label said, no, we want a pop rock album. Go back into the studio and make a new album. And we had, speculating, obviously. We had the self-titled album. Now, I mean, now I've already said, the self-titled album has some good songs, some great songs that I'd absolutely loved. It just wasn't what I was waiting for. But in speculation, that's major labels for you. So, the game is over. I completely got distracted there, but it happens. The game is over. Oh my god. The single I was looking for, so raw, so angry. And the vocal layerings are back. One of my favourite things from the Open Door era. You know, it's just Medulla by Bjork all over your face. It just gives me life. I just loved it, and it just didn't. Getting tongue tied. I do that a lot when I get excited. It just didn't give a crap about pop structure or anything. The chorus just oozed Open Door, and it just gave me life. Now the game is over. It's going to be an 8 out of 10 because it just gives us it. It just gives us it all, boys and girls. She was the one I was waiting for. So, in speculation, the next song from the album, the possible next song from the album, Use My Voice. Now, this is going to be an interesting one because it features Deena from Veridia. Now, I'm very iffy about Veridia. I really like their earlier stuff, and I am to this day obsessed with Still Breathing. I don't really remember going out of my way to be. I don't remember being blown away by the album, but those are the songs I like, and I really enjoy Deena's voice because she has that early noughties pop rock vibe, and it just gives me life. So I'm not, well, from what I'm aware, her name is on the right to this song, whether it's a vocal duet, whether it's just a writing, what's the word I'm thinking of? Or whether it's just a joint writing venture, we will find out. But I'm really interested to hear what Use My Voice will sound like. Whether it's going to be on the album, whether it's a part of something else, we do not know. So, boys and girls, that is part 1 of The Bitter Truth, my thoughts on it so far. And I am so looking forward to updating this series as the album goes on, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. So, ciao for now. Bye bye.